I'm running for Congress in 3rd District against Kieth Self for the 2026 election. I've been serving my federal government since college, and I've spent my life dedicated to the idea of service before self. So I grew up in New York City and Connecticut. My parents worked really long hours. And I went off to University of Pennsylvania, and I knew I wanted to pursue a career in government. I studied political science and history. I interned for Senator Schumer in New York City and Senator Dodd in D.C. on the Hill. I gave tours of the Capitol. It was fun. But everything changed when September 11th happened. I watched towers fall, and I felt called to serve in a different way. I signed up for the Air Force, and really I blinked, and 20 years went by. And I had served my country for both red and blue presidents, and I have flown combat missions over Afghanistan in the back of a B-1 bomber. I was the guy, like you remember Goose in Top Gun, the guy that dies, that was my role. I was the guy in the back seat. So it was a great experience.
Did he say great?
I was looking for a better life for my young family, my 2 kids, Luke and Nana, and I transitioned to the Air National Guard. I finally was promoted to Lieutenant Colonel. I was commanded a squadron, the largest squadron on base, so almost 200 maintainers, maintaining C-130 aircraft. So it was a great experience. And in that time, I started transitioning to the business world as well. So I've been a business executive at both small and large companies, focused on growth, growing businesses, right? That is what small businesses do, medium-sized businesses. We grow business, grow innovation, specializing in the technology field. So drones and counter-drone technology has been my field both for commercial and defense purposes. And that means I regularly go to the Pentagon to brief generals, I go to the Hill to brief congressmen, and I do press interviews, and I travel around the world and brief people from other governments. And I definitely spend a lot of time talking to, working with, and negotiating with Republicans. So I'm very proud of all that, but I'm most proud of my family. My wife Courtney's here. My son Lucas graduated from high school today, which I'm very excited about. It was close, we weren't sure, but it happened. He's going off to UT Arlington in the fall, we're very excited. And my daughter's a freshman. So I'm committed to this community. We love this county, we love this community, we love this country. But we're just ordinary people. So I talk about service before self because I feel like so much of this idea of service has been lost, right? We've forgotten how to care for our neighbors. We've sort of lost touch with how government jobs should be about service and not self-interest. It's convenient that Kieth Self is named Kieth Self. Probably would have been my slogan anyway. So again, thank you all for being here. I could stand here and talk a lot about myself, but the reality is I just need you to remember one thing. I'm here to serve you. No other reason to run but to serve you, and because I believe that government service is the highest of temporary honors. So I would appreciate your support, your time, your vote. We've got some great volunteers here.